Welcome, welcome, one and all. I'm Mike, the Digital Kid, and this is PC Tengine, my chronological examination of every game released for the PC Engine, also known as the TurboGrafx 16. Going by the Japanese release date for every hue card, I'm going to give myself 10 minutes to play each game and tell you what I think of it. Today's game is Yokai Dochuki, released by Namco in Japan on February 5th, 1988. This is a port of an arcade game, of which Namco made quite a few arcade ports for this system. In fact, we'll be getting to another one about 6 episodes from now, but for now let's focus on Yokai Dochuki, also known by the western name of Shadowland. The kid protagonist Taro Suki finds himself having somehow ended up in Jigoku, the Japanese hell, and he must fight his way through various yokai to reach Buddha and receive his final judgment. Sounds like a pretty dark plot, but the bouncy soundtrack at least keeps it from getting too morbid. And besides, if you think this is the most gruesome game that Namco brought to the PCE, well, that one won't be for a long time, but I digress. Is Yokai Dochuki a fun romp through hell, or is it just plain hell? Well, let's hit the timer and find out. And a 1, and a 2, and a start! Let's go. So Tarusuke is apparently a psychic wizard who fires these boomerangy bullets from his mind, destroying whatever's in front of him, but we can't destroy those things down there. Those are just pitfalls. Here are some eyeball frogs for you, some big-headed zombies. I mean, I've read that these are yokai, apparently based on actual mythological Japanese designs. Oh, a frog. Unfortunately, my inability to read Japanese is... Oh, hey, this is a dice game. I think this is the game where you bet whether or not the dice are going to be even or odd. Okay, the music indicates that I won. I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. And thus an exponential amount of money for us. Whoa. That thing doesn't look very nice. Alright. So yeah, it's a little unclear whether or not the English version of this game actually saw release. I thought I read somewhere that Shadowland was made, but never actually officially came out to the West. Wow! I lost all my money, and... Okay. What just happened? It seems that I turned into a ghost, and then, I died really, really quickly somehow. I probably should have researched how to play this game in advance, but, yeah, that was no good, what just happened there. Okay, I'm going to ignore the frog, even though it hurts me. And, I gotta say, this is a pretty weak attack. Well, okay, well, the attack is actually harming the enemies, but the problem is that there's no, feedback, no indication that, you know, if an enemy actually takes a hit from something, that's actually doing anything to them. You see, that's not, like, you know, just, like, flashing for a split second or so after hitting them would be nice. Okay. I'm going to do this instead. Okay, good, I didn't lose my money. Oh. Oh, I see. It appears to be some sort of spirit form that I take on to fight the boss. Alright, well... I'm destroying the enemies at least, but I'm not sure if I'm actually hitting the boss here. Hey, I won! Okay. This game is weird. It's, definitely, rooted in Japanese mythology, which I only know so little about. Oh hey, it's a shop. Alright, well, I'll take the dumplings. If that recovers a good load of my health, that'd be just fine. And, I assume that enhances my power. I'm just going by the images here. Oh, no, I can fire more bullets. Good. Alright, bueno. Uh-oh. This game is a little creepy looking, but I don't know, it's also kind of cutesy, and oh god, I'm in the I'm in the swamp. Okay. But yeah, this is definitely one of Namco's more generally obscure arcade games. It wasn't on any of the Namco Museum titles, at least none of the ones that I know about. And you should probably know most of Namco's arcade games by now. I mean, the Namco Museum games on the PlayStation 1, those are like the gold standard of how to do an arcade compilation. You know, with the actual museum that you could tour around, full of all sorts of concept art and trivia for the games, as well as these little dioramas that took on the look of the games themselves. It was so cool! It's a shame that Yokai Dochuki never got into any of those. I don't even think it was a Namco Encore, which... oh, can't afford it. Which is too bad, because this game's pretty fun. And, I don't think it's too terribly long, if I'm not mistaken, but you're able to actually get multiple endings. And I want to say that the main factor that determines what ending you get is how greedy you... oh, God! Is how much money you have by the end of it, and if you have too much, that means bad. Man, some of these enemies are real damage sponges, though, I gotta say. And again, I wish I could tell if I was actually doing damage to the enemy, because it feels like I'm not hitting their weak spot or whatever, because they're making no indication that my shots are actually hitting them. It's weird, it's just odd. Uh-oh. I can tell you one problem about this game, though. You have absolutely 0 continues and just 1 life bar. So you blow it, and that is it. You gotta start over from the beginning! Okay. No. Oops. I lost my money. Okay, Hey, this music sounds like the Nick Arcade jingle. Oh god, no! Oh. Shoot! But yeah, it sounded like... remember Nick Arcade, children? It's from the 90s! Yeah, I'm a nostalgia junkie, what can I say? But, yeah, I don't dislike this game, but it is pretty hard. I think it might be pretty short in length, but, seems like the type of game that would take me a lot of practice to actually try and beat sometime. And, well, to be fair, I don't think the arcade version allowed continues either, so... you know, you just gotta deal with what you can, however you can. No gambling this time, though. Unfortunately, you can't seem to pass by the frog without shooting it, so, you'll have to waste time on that gambling scene, no matter what, even if you don't play. What else can I say about this game exactly? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I would say that the game speaks for itself, but the, unreadable text is, well, at least makes me, a little bit unsure of how to proceed in it at all times. Although if I had been a little more savvy on the Blue Ogre, I could have gotten to show off more of this game. But, oh well. We'll just see how far we get with what we got here. In fact, I'm going to see what that $2,000 spirit thingy does. since I can afford it now. Alright, we get to shoot 3 bullets out. And I guess the last one allows us to shoot 4 at, have 4 on the screen at the same time, become a real rapid-fire jerk. Alright, now zombies aren't any problem anymore. Very good. Very good. I don't like how the clouds get me, kind of shuttle me off, though. I will say that map screen up there is a nice touch. Ultimately superfluous, since I think you just go from left to right anyway, but, hey, you know, it's something at least. Alright, I only got 45 seconds left. I'm rushing and losing life as a result. Alrighty. Take care of Buddha Elmer Fudd here. There he goes. Okay, let's not do that. That led to the boss last time. Boss fight that I lost fight. No! 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 Oh, seriously? I'm doing this again? Alright, let's try and kill him in the last 9 seconds I got. Wow, that was a crappy ending. Well, at least it was all in time. That's what happens when you try to rush it, kids. Alright, well, this has been Yokai Dochuki. Very weird game, all in all. One that's pretty intriguing, and one that I'd like to practice more at, although I should track down its ostensibly unreleased arcade version, Shadowland, and maybe play on that one, since I can actually understand what everybody's saying. But even with my failure to understand the Japanese language, I guess I did semi-okay at this. I could have done a lot okayer, though, so sorry I didn't get to see anything past that blue ogre, but, you know, these can't all be successes. I can only do what I can, however long I can, and however long I can is for 10 minutes, which are now up. So that is the end of this episode of PC Tengine. I'm Mike, the Digital Kid. This has been Yokai Dochuki. Thank you for watching this, and we will see you next time for whatever the next game is. Peace, everybody.